Before we begin the show, I have a quick announcement. If you're like a lot of our listeners, you've already proven that your course can sell. You've got a few successful launches under your belt, but something is still missing. Maybe you're tired of doing everything yourself, scared to waste money on ads that might not convert, or just feeling stuck trying to scale beyond six figures without it becoming another job. Listen, I get it. After running ads for course creators and coaches for over 10 years, I have seen firsthand that throwing more money at ads or working harder isn't the answer. That's exactly why I created the Launch Lounge 30 Days Intensive. Here's the deal. Over 30 days, my team and I will dive deep into your business data. We'll create your customized launch strategy and give you a clear roadmap to scale, without the hefty ongoing agency fees. You'll get 2 90-minute strategy sessions with me personally, a comprehensive audit of your entire business, and a customized plan guaranteed to increase your profits in 2025. Yes, you heard that right. If you follow our plan and you don't see profitable results, you'll get your money back. Ready to turn your knowledge into a true freedom empire? One that lets you take Fridays off for that 10 a.m. Pilates class while your business keeps growing? Visit thelaunchlounge.com/intensive to apply. We only have 2 spots available this December, so if you want one of them, apply now. Hello and welcome to episode 221 of the Launch Lounge podcast. Today's episode is called Turn Your Expertise into Sales, the Facebook Ads Blueprint. And after listening to today's episode, you'll very easily shift from feeling overwhelmed about Facebook and Instagram ads to knowing exactly which steps to take to turn your expertise into predictable sales. You know that feeling when you have so much valuable knowledge to share and you just want to shout it from the internet rooftops. But somehow the process of getting it in front of the right people feels like you're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Well, what if I told you that the real secret to profitable Facebook ads isn't actually about the ads at all? Today I'm going to share a blueprint with you that will not only demystify Facebook ads for you, but show you exactly how to create a system that turns your expertise into predictable sales. And the best part, you'll discover why you're already closer to success than you might think. Hello and welcome. I want to start today's episode by sharing something that might surprise you. In my years of helping course creators scale their businesses, I've noticed a very interesting pattern. The most successful course creators don't actually focus on Facebook ads first. They focus on something entirely different. Here's the truth that nobody talks about. Facebook ads don't make you money. Dun, dun, dun. I need like a drum roll before I say that, and then like thunder crashing. I know, it's shocking, right? What Facebook and Instagram ads actually do is it pays for attention. Ads pay for eyeballs. They pay for clicks. But it's what happens after someone clicks that determines whether you end up making money or not. Think of it this way. Facebook ads are like having the world's most efficient traffic controller directing people to your store. But if your store doesn't have what people want, or if the shopping experience is confusing, all that traffic won't translate into sales. And this is why I get a little bit fired up when I hear someone say, Facebook ads don't work for me. It's like saying traffic lights don't work because people aren't buying from your store. The traffic lights are doing their job perfectly. They're getting people to your location. The real question is, what happens once those people arrive? Let me share something that completely changed the game for me and most of my successful students. I call it the 3 pillars of profitable course marketing. And understanding this framework will completely transform how you approach Facebook ads forever. Picture these 3 pillars working together as a well-orchestrated symphony. Or if pie charts or Venn diagrams is more your thing, picture this as a perfect Venn diagram. The first pillar is messaging. Understanding your ideal customers so deeply that when they see your content, they feel like you're absolutely reading their mind. They go like, oh, you see me. Finally, someone who understands me. That is the secret to good messaging. The second pillar is traffic. That's where our Facebook and Instagram ads come in, and I am your fairy godmother of ads. And the third pillar is what I call the conversion ecosystem or the conversion mechanism. I like to say conversion mechanism because it really is a mechanism that takes a whole bunch of traffic and turns it into a whole bunch of dollars. And we love that. Some people call it a funnel. It's basically a system that converts leads into sales, aka a funnel or a conversion mechanism. The journey people take from first discovering you to becoming a happy customer. And here's what's fascinating. Most course creators jump straight to the traffic pillar, throwing money at Facebook ads before the other pillars are solid. This is a little bit like trying to fill a bucket with water before checking that there's any holes in it. I don't want that for you. Let me show you how these pillars work together in practice. Imagine you're teaching people how to start a successful podcast. Your messaging pillar means you understand your ideal customers aren't just looking for technical setup advice. They're dreaming of building an audience and making an impact and feeling slightly overwhelmed by the technical piece. And that's standing in the way of them getting to their dreams. So what they want isn't just to know how to set it up. They want to know how to have a warm, lovely, amazing audience that can't wait to tune in every week. But the thing that's stopping them is the technical piece. Today's episode is brought to you by Your First 10K Course Launch, the no overwhelm guide to converting your expertise into income. If you ever catch yourself thinking, I know I could help so many people if I could just figure out how to profitably launch my online course, you're not alone. Every day, brilliant creative entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants keep their knowledge locked in a one-on-one service because turning it into a scalable course feels too overwhelming. Here's the good news. Creating your first 10K course doesn't require you to become a marketing genius. I've packed everything you need from packaging your expertise to launching with confidence into this no overwhelm step-by-step guide. Head over to thelaunchlounge.com/10K to download your copy today. Don't let another day go by with your expertise stuck in time for money services. Your future students are waiting. And now, back to the show. Your traffic pillar, your Facebook and Instagram ads, then puts this message in front of people who resonate with this pain point. But here's where the magic happens. Your conversion mechanism will take them on a journey. Maybe they first download your podcast launch checklist when you run your list building ads, and then they join your webinar, which could be called From Idea to Top 100, the proven podcast launch formula. I just came up with that. And finally, they're invited to join your comprehensive podcasting course, which is going to set them up to be the leading expert in their niche. When these 3 pillars align, something remarkable happens. Your ads resonate because the messaging is spot on. People click because they see themselves in your message. And they buy because your conversion mechanism builds trust and shows them exactly how you're going to help them achieve their goals. So now that you understand the 3 pillars, let's talk about how to implement them in a way that minimizes risk and maximizes your chance of success. I'm going to share the exact same process I teach my students who go on to create consistent 5-figure launches. Step number 1, start with your email list. Your goal is to get at least 1,000 subscribers before you do your first launch. Though, here's something interesting. If you're just starting out, you actually only need 100 people in order to validate your offer. I did a whole episode about this. It's episode 196 called The Shocking Truth About How Big Your Email List Should Be. And I want to invite you to listen to that episode. It's 196. But ultimately, we want to grow to at least 1,000 subscribers because these people are your warm audience. They're the ones most likely to buy from you. And they'll give you the clearest signal about whether your offer truly resonates. Step number 2, once you've validated your offer with your warm audience, then and only then do we move to what I call a hybrid launch. And this is where you use some of your ad budget to bring in a bit of cold traffic while you're also launching to your warm audience. Think of it a bit as tasting the waters before diving in completely. And step number 3, after you've proven your funnel, your conversion mechanism works, and both warm and cold traffic converts, that's when we can confidently scale it up with cold traffic. And that's really where my ad agency team shines. Now let me share something that'll give you complete clarity about whether your funnel is working or not. These are the exact numbers I look at when I'm diagnosing a funnel's health. Number 1, your ad click-through rate should be above 1%. If it's not, your message is not resonating with your audience. So do you have an ads problem or do you have a messaging problem? There really is no such thing as an ads problem. It's all messaging problems, right? You don't have an ads problem. Your messaging is not resonating. Unless perhaps you put the ads in front of the wrong audience, then it's an ads problem. But if your click-through rate is not above 1%, you have audience message mismatch. So you need to either change your targeting or change your messaging. Your landing page should convert at least 45%. 45% of those people who land on your landing page are meant to become your leads. Now, if you think about the number of people you need on your landing page then, and consider that you lose half of them, more than half of them, that's quite shocking. We really are in a numbers game here. Your promotional emails should get at least 20 to 25% open rate and at least a 1 to 2% click-through rate. And your sales page in your launch. And this is talking about a warm launch. You're still launching to your warm audience. You're looking to get that sales page to convert at about 5%. Because once you start adding that cold traffic in, our sales pages ended up converting about 1 to 2%, all right? This is a numbers game. This is why I want you to aim to get to 1,000 people on your email list as quick as you can. These numbers aren't just random benchmarks. They are the proven indicators of a healthy funnel. When these numbers align, that's when Facebook ads become your best friend because you know every dollar you spend is flowing through a proven system. And before we wrap up, I want you to know something important. Mastering Facebook ads is a crucial piece of building a profitable online courses business. But it's most powerful when it works together with your messaging and your conversion system. Think of it like a 3-legged stool. You need all 3 legs to be stable. When you master Facebook ads and you nail your messaging and you create a conversion journey that transforms strangers into students, That's when you create truly predictable and profitable launches. Start by testing your messaging just with a small $5 a day engagement ad. See what resonates with your audience. Build your email list consistently. And most importantly, focus on creating a journey that transforms strangers into students who rave about your course. Remember, every successful course creator started exactly where you are right now. The only difference is they followed a proven blueprint instead of trying to figure it out alone. Make sure you tune in this coming Tuesday for episode number 223, when we'll tackle a question I get all the time. Email list versus social media. Which one actually makes you more money? You won't want to miss it. Until then, keep launching, keep building your list, and remember, your expertise matter, and there are people out there who can't wait to hear from you. Bye. Before you go, if today's episode helped you, imagine how many more lives could be transformed if other creators, coaches, and experts found these strategies too. Your shares and reviews help more course creators discover how to get their knowledge out into the world. Please take a moment to rate the show and leave a quick review. When you do, we get to reach more people and we make a bigger impact together. Because when more people who help people succeed, the world becomes a better place. Thank you.